Hi everybody, it's Lee here. For my second video for the month of June with our beach and water themed papers and embellishments, and here's the papers. I've got some papers here pulled. They're beautiful. What I'm going to be making today is, I'm just going to set those aside. And you can see this. It's just a piece of wood. And what I've got, it's 48 inches long. So I've measured it 48 inches long. And I'm going to go and cut it in half so that it's 24 inches. I'm going to cut it here. I've laid out my lettering and it says beach here. I'm going to move it now down this way to show you. Okay, so it spells beach, B-E-A-C-H. And one, just so that I can start working on this, I want to show you how I line this up. So I put my cardboard letters on my wood, sort of like so, and I drew a pencil line on the last edge, you can see it right here, of my cardboard letter. And now what I want to do is, this is 5.5, so I want to go 2 and 1/4. So 2 3/4 is halfway. So I'm going to mark it 2 3/4 on the wood, and then I'm going to mark my line here where the end of that is. All right, so you see it there. What I'm going to do is just, I want to draw points from point to point. Like that. I'm going to cut this off, and my sign is going to say "Gone to the Beach." And I'm going to show you how I decorate these letters using the Robin's Nest paper. And I'm going to drill some holes on my wood. This is going to be fabulous. It's going to hang in my back porch. My back porch is a barn board, white barn board. It's really cool. This is going to be a great addition to that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be whimsical. I can't wait to share it with you. But I got to stop the video now because I'm going to go cut my wood, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to put this together. Be right back. All right, so I have my boards cut, you can see, and I've drilled little holes in them for hanging. And now what I'm doing is just I'm just experimenting, but I'm just doing like a whitewash, just a whitewash finish. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking I've got a tub of water here, and I just got some blue paint, and I really want this to be kind of rustic, and so I'm just spreading it all on my board like this. That's it. I'm just going to make sure that all the sides are done. All right. I'm not sanding this wood, although you could. I'm not going to bother. I'm a little bit off the screen here. Get some water in there. And then just wipe it off. Some water, a little paint. That's it. Let that dry up. Alright, like that. I'm just going to set that down here to dry. And I'm going to do this one as well. I'm just gonna... This one has a lot of sap coming through the wood boards, and that's okay. I don't care. I just really want this so rustic, and I'm just gonna... This is the board, the front board that my lettering is going to go on, so I'm going to pay a little extra attention to it. And that's it. I'll just take a rag and make some of it off, just like that. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. I love it. Just gonna... You can see where all of the sap is coming through. So I might go back later and sand that area. But for now, I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the lettering. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so I'm back. The next part of this is laying out the letters. So these are just chipboard, the reverse images is what they are. I need to use these up. I've had them for quite some time. All I'm going to do is take some of the paper from this month's beach collection, and I want to start creating my sign. So what I'm going to do is just set this aside for the moment, and I'm just going to put my... See this? I'm just going to cut this real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to glue it. I'm just going to glue it. So I'm going to take this letter B, and I'm going to just take some adhesive here. As soon as it rolls out. And I'm going to spread it all over my letter. Because it will be easier to cut it too, like this. So, oh boy, I really need to get some new glue. All of my glue dries up so quick, so dry in this place. Just gonna start another glue here. Alright, get your glue all over the place. Whoop. Alright, now I'm going to put this corner right here. So I'm going to stick it on there. And then see. Just take a blade and just like that. And then I have my star, and then I'm going to just go around my letter very carefully. Cut out my letter. Now I try to be very careful when I'm cutting out my letters because I want to use these letters as well. So I'm not just using my reversed chipboard image. I want to use my letters as well. So I try to do a neat little job on them. And then I can use them again. So I also need to cut the inserts for these B's, or for my letters. But I just want to start to show you what this is going to start to look like here. It's going to look really cool. So I'm going to keep doing every letter, and then I'm going to come back and show you how we're going to put all of this together. I'm going to use all the paper here that I've got for the rest of the letters. I'm going to alternate papers and patterns. I love the sparkle. I'm going to get them all glued up and cut out and sanded down. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to put all this together. Alright, so I just want to catch you up on a little bit here. I went ahead and sanded all of my letters, and I took a little bit of the color box brush pad and just went around the edges of my letters just to give it some depth. And now I'm just adhering these letters with the 3D crystal lacquer, and it's actually, I am amazed. It is solid, it is on there, it is working so well. I am so pleased and so impressed with this right now. I wasn't really sure what I was going to use to adhere my letters to this wood, because obviously you want it to last, you want them to hold. And whenever I'm in doubt, I always come back to my 3D crystal lacquer, and sure enough, it performs for me each and every time, and this time was no exception. Fantastic product. So I'm just applying it to the back of my letters, and just sticking it down. Just make sure it's lined up with the rest of the letters, and putting some even pressure on the corners just to make sure that it's straight and level. Perfect. Just going to hold that for a second, but you can see I did edge the edges with some of the chalk to give it some color and some depth. And I'm just going to pop these in here. It took no time at all to dry for these to set up. Just can't believe how great this stuff is making, is sticking this chipboard to the wood. It's really good. Get my little B spot there straight. I'll put some more on this one. And there you have it. I'm going to put some string in here. I kind of feel like I want to embellish it a little bit, but just look at the sparkle on that. And that's what this paper gives you. So I used if you're going to make this for yourself, I used black starfish. This is all from the beach collection. Pink coral, aquamarine glitter, and blue raspberry paper from this collection. So I used the four pieces, and put them on my letters, sanded them all down. I went around and highlighted the edges with some chalk, and now I glued them down with the 3D crystal lacquer. Now I'm going to go on to the board above, and it's just going to say gone fishing, or this way to the beach, or life's a beach, or I'm not sure yet, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise for you. But this is the main item that I wanted to share with you. So I hope that you'll give this a go. I can't wait to show you where it's going to hang. It's going to look so fun in the back porch. Give it a try. Beautiful papers, lots of glitter. Thanks for watching. I look forward to bringing you another project real soon.